Hello there guys, this is Hamilton. I am back again. Moving on, I'm doing a lot more uploads than I used to. I think a couple of subscribers have boosted morale. And we're on to the warp spiders. These are a unit by the way I don't actually own, so never had a chance to try them out, so I won't be talking from personal experience this time. I'll just be talking from the facts and statistics that the codex gives us. Let's have a look at them. They are 22 points a model, so they're not cheap by any means. But they are weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, strength toughness 3, a wound, initiative 5, 1 attack, leadership 9 with a 3+ save, which is good, but they lose fleet. Their war gear is a death spinner and a warp jump generator. So what is all this going to do? Well, let's read through. A death spinner has the following profile. Range 12 inches, which is bad. It's pistol range. So the problem with having this is you're then almost guaranteed to be in charge range. Well, you're not almost guaranteed. Well, the warp jump generator means you're not almost guaranteed, but you're relying on a lot. But it's strength 6, which is incredibly good. AP nothing mind, but assault 2. So a squad of 10 of these can absolutely decimate a vehicle with side armor of 11, I reckon, so we get some pens and some glances. 12 at a push, but you'll find that most things are 11 on the side. And then a warp jump generator. This means they can move as if they're equipped with the jump pack, which means a 12-inch movement, which means that 12-inch range gun is like 24, if that makes sense, because we can jump in the 12. It's like a 24-inch gun, just like a running gun would say is 30 and a tower is 36, because you've always got the movement. So it certainly helps them get off. But this is when they get very, very good. In the assault phase, even if you shot, you can make a jump movement of 2d6. Now this used to be better because they used to be the only unit that could do it. Now things like Tau can do it, and they can do it better, dare I say, because this was introduced back in 4th edition. They didn't want it to be overpowered, so they put some negatives in. Now, if you've got this thing, you can just do it. I mean, stealth suits are better because they can go in any direction without any risks. But anyway, these guys, you have to pick a line, a 1mm direction, and they have to jump in that line. Now, if they jump, and when they finish the jump, if any of the models are in difficult, no, is it dangerous, right? Any model finishes movement impassable, it is destroyed. The whole unit is just. Is that the whole move? I think that might be just the one model is destroyed. I think I'm right there. And also adding to this, if there's doubles, if you're a double, one member unit has been cleared by the warp. Anyway, they just jump normally after that. The trick to this, obviously, is just don't roll double. Yeah, don't do it. Don't you do it. And then also the other trick, of course, is pick a line with no impassable terrain, which shouldn't be too hard. Because the one time you go impassable terrain, say 12 inches away, I think we all know what's coming up on the dice. 12! And that's ironic. Please tell me down below, guys, whether you think we jump. If we hit impassable, the whole unit or one guy dies. I'd actually really want to know. Especially if we've got a couple of guys commenting on videos now. That is what the comment section is for. Because that is actually really interesting to me. Then, of course, we can get the X-Arch for 12 points. And there's a lot of options with X-Arch in this squad. Right, you can give him a Death Spinner for 5. Let's read you off the stats of the wheel Death Spinner. A Death Spinner is 18 inches. No, oh yeah, of course. It's Death Spinner for a spinneret rifle. It is 18 inches, strength 6, AP 1, assault 1, pinning. The fact you're hitting on 2s and generally wounding on 2s means we can almost guarantee the kill, and the fact it's pinning, I like it. 5 points. You may sacrifice a shot, but you get the extra range. Worthwhile sacrifice, in my opinion. And the next piece of war gear that this guy can obtain is, so we can swap that up. He can also take an additional Death Spinner for 5 points, giving an Assault 4 Death Spinner. Equally good option. Really, makes a really strong gun line. This is a really strong gun line compared to the poor gun line that we saw of the Swooping Hawks, this is a powerful one. This one will destroy, especially when you turn that thing on a tank. Also, Spinner Rifle, very good tank, +2 damage table. Looking good, these guys. But, I don't know, 22 points more. This is what we keep in the back of our heads. They'll come to the problems in a minute. You can also be given Power Blades at 10, which are close combat weapons that add +1 attack and ignore armor saves, which sound absolutely fantastic for 10 points, but you have to remember you are wounding on 5s, and yes, you're going to get 4 on the charge, but generally hitting on 3s, that'll be a 1 fail, and then wounding on 5s, probably 1 kill. It's not worth the 10 points. So, and then what are his special powers? From his skilled ride, flipping it, wrong guy. He can be given Surprise Assault at 10 or Withdrawal at 15. Surprise Assault, which means no matter what the game type, you can Deep Strike. That's good. Let's see if they're just going to check if there's anything fishy about this one. So usually they have some bad ones. Nope. Deep Strike regards the mission. This also used to be great back and forth, but again we have outdated rules. We can now Deep Strike in any mission. Every mission allows Deep Strike, so yay, any mission being the bonus here. I'd rather pay 5 to Deep Strike. Deep Strike is really effective because you can still make your jump back movement, by the way. So you can Deep Strike in and have that one turn to obliterate something. You'd be like a weird delete unit, because it wouldn't quite delete, but it'd be a very nearly delete unit. I would love this guy to have fast shot. Best power I can think for him. Come out, spin right for 2 shots, and then it'd be good. Sadly, guys, we get withdraw next, which gives him hit and run, which is not worth the 15 points you pay for it. Let's just have a wee check here of that. Yep, so I don't know anything about these, as I've said, so my knowledge has been poor. Yes, 15 points. So, strengths. Let's give a couple of strengths. So I'm going to give some strengths and weaknesses. Now, I quite like to score it in some other videos. I like it. Strengths. High-powered weapon. Weakness, obviously, no AP. So you're always going to get an armor save. Low range. You still suffer from low toughness. Yeah, so there's some weaknesses. Low toughness, low range. So they're a bit of a mixed unit. I will never take them because you are averaging going to get a 7-inch jump back movement, which is not ideal, I'd have to say. We should be generally 19 inches away, and anything can shoot down within 19 inches. My configuration would be 10 of these guys go for the full out blow with an X-Arch, with a Death Spinner, and Surprise Assault. I'm going to give them 7 out of 10. This is Warhammer Walton. I am out.